Welcome to my first video. I don't know how to act because it's been a very long time since I last did a makeup tutorial. I think I forgot how to do this. On my TikTok and sometimes Instagram, I sometimes like to post mini makeup tutorials on there, but I am excited to get back into the actual step-by-step makeup tutorials. Like you can tell, I'm gonna be doing this channel in English because my main channel I speak mostly Spanish, and I feel like I can express myself a little better in English. Anyways, I decided to make this channel just for my makeup videos, and yeah, I'm not really sure how often I'm gonna be posting, but this channel is all for fun only. It's not that serious. I do love doing makeup, but I don't always have the chance to sit down and just play with it. For the people that don't know me, my name's Jacqueline, but I go by Jed. For the first video, I decided to do something natural, something like an everyday type of look, kind of like a natural glam, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let's get started. To start off with the face, I'm going to be using the Glow Recipe Dewdrops. Can you see? Así se ve. I remember I used to do these videos super often back in the day when I started my main channel. That's how I started it. I started doing only makeup tutorials, and from there I ended up doing vlogs. For primer, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Grip Primer. This is one of my favorites, so it's running low already. I like to tap this in so the stickiness can start like activating kind of, and so my foundation can grip really good. If you guys go back to my old videos on my other channel, you can tell that I suck at speaking and explaining, but like I said, this is all just for fun. I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks I have about makeup. Once the primer is already tacky, I like to go in with foundation, and today I'm going to try the Super Stay by Maybelline. I guess this is a new formula or just new packaging. I'm not sure, to be honest, but we're going to try this one out. I'm going to blend this foundation out with a, I don't know how to say this brand. Mange. I bought a set off of, where did I buy these? I believe TikTok shop, or no, I got these on Shein a couple years ago. And I've been blending my foundation with a brush for quite a while now. Okay, so I feel like this is an okay layer for today. The coverage is kind of mid. I'm gonna actually go ahead and contour today. I normally don't really cream contour or cream bronze, but for the sake of the video and for the vibes, I'm just gonna contour just a little bit. This is the e.l.f. concealer in the color Tan Neutral. I didn't even tell you guys the color for the foundation. I'm using 128 in the foundation. I like to tap to blend my cream and liquid products. Moving on for cream blush, going in with this super pinky one. This is from Moira Cosmetics in the color So Cute. I am feeling very pink vibes today. I'm gonna go ahead and blend with a random little brush that I have. This is from the TikTok shop. I'm just gonna blend, tapping motions. I like to bring it up to my temple just a little bit. Sometimes I like to also bring it into my lid. Now to clean up the blush a little bit, I'm going in with the e.l.f. concealer in Fair Warm. We're gonna highlight, do color brush. I do like to sweep, is that how you say it? Sweep like the brush. Sweep and dab, sweep and dab. Honestly look a little crazy, but I feel like makeup is always a trust the process kind of thing. I like to drag my concealer up to my temple to give me like the snatch look effect. But in the end, I always end up going back with my blush brush just to blend the line because I don't like it to look too harsh. So we're just gonna go back in and blend the line. Also, since I didn't really define my nose contour, I like to get whatever's left on my concealer brush and just go down the sides of my nose just to give it a little more of a snatched look overall. To set my concealer, I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution translucent baking powder, and I'm gonna dab some in the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go in with the powder puff just to fix any creases and set. With the same translucent powder, I take it everywhere on the T-zone just because I do get oily throughout the day. So random, but also I do get oily on the apples of my cheeks, so I like to add a little extra powder there as well. And on my chin. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna set with this Maybelline powder. And then I like to take the loose powder and just press it into the skin. Yeah, I know that the under eye looks super bright, but we will continue and keep trusting the process. For brows, I like to use this NYX clear gel, which I am really out of. This is my favorite eyebrow gel, and I like to just comb my eyebrows upward, and I drag the rest like towards the side, kind of like at an angle. Meanwhile, the gel dries a little bit. I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara to prep for eyelashes. And I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic. This has been the favorite since day one. If you know, you know. Okay, now meanwhile the lashes dry, I'm gonna start filling in my eyebrows a little bit with the e.l.f. pencil. Again, my favorite. As you can see, for the beginning of my eyebrow, I like to hold my pencil very lightly and just flick the pencil upward to fill in any bald gaps, bald spots. I normally don't like to line them underneath anymore, but for today I'm just going to do very little towards the mid front. This is how the eyebrows are looking. I honestly don't stress about the eyebrows anymore how I used to back in the day. Back then I would always perfect every tiny little detail. I feel like I'm more into the effortless brow look. Well, this is a very old bronzer, but I cannot get rid of it. I really do like this bronzer. It's probably expired, but honestly, who throws out their expired makeup? This is in the color Deep Tan, and I just love how it gives me like the bronzy look. Again, tapping and swiping, and our big 5 head, we cannot forget to bronze this baby up. Again, to give us the illusion that we have a normal sized forehead. We're gonna pinch our brush, grab a little bit of product, and just go up and down the sides of the nose. And for the people that don't know, I freelanced in makeup for a while. I had very little clients, so that is why I just didn't really continue, if I'm being honest. Moving on, I'm doing blush. I'm using this one by Too Faced. It's in the color Candy Clouds, and I am obsessed. So yeah, like I was saying, I am a certified makeup artist. I'm not perfect. To this day, I am still learning new things when it comes to makeup and beauty in general. The makeup industry is always changing. They're always coming out with new things, new tips, new tricks, new hacks. You know what I mean? I did want to state that out there, because everything that you guys are going to see me do in this channel is literally what I currently know and what I do that works for me. And I want to share it just in case it may work for somebody else, you know? So that's really like the purpose. And besides, I enjoy painting my face and enjoy recording, editing, uploading on YouTube. That is a fun little hobby for me. I want to tone down the brightness from under my eyes, but not too much. I like the bright under eye. Before I go in with lashes for the vibes, I'm gonna go in with this Moira Cosmetics pink gel liner. I've never added a bright color under in that waterline. So that's that. A little different, stepping out of the comfort zone. This is in the color 14 Hot Pink. It looks like this. Now for lashes, Ioni lashes, and these are in the style, let me see, what are these called? I don't think they have a name, but it has a number up here, 9909. I'm not sure if that would help with anything, but they look like this. There's another little tip. I always like to go in before I apply my eyelashes or any glue to the lash. I like to go in with my tweezers and take off any hairs that are sticking up, because I feel like these little hairs can poke your eye and make your eyes watery. For eyelash glue, I'm using this one by Lorella. I like to also go in with my Rodeo lashes, my old eyelash brand. I actually do still have some lashes. I have them right here in the back. I have a couple lashes available still. But what was I saying? Yes, I like to go in with my tweezers to press my fake lash and my real lash together. And make sure you do this once your mascara and glue have dried, because if not, it gets stuck. And then I like to push. I like to push. For lip liner, I'm using NYX Cosmetics in the color Sand Beige. And for the upper lip, I do like to round the top a little bit. I'm going in with the Kale. Girl, I'm not even gonna try at this point. But this is the brand. I'll insert the name on the screen. But it's the color Elixir. I'm so bad with pronouncing. I'm so sorry. But this is a gloss. Now for the setting spray, I'm gonna go in with the One Size spray. Honestly, this spray, if you don't close your eyes, this spray burns. It burns the eyes and it's hard to breathe. I don't know if it's just me, but here we go. We can't forget to add bottom mascara. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. Honestly, I didn't plan on anything of today's video. I didn't even think about it. I just literally sat down and took out my makeup products and I started just, you know, I wasn't sure how this was gonna end. And this is all for fun, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed.